Hello YouTubians, and welcome to another Train Sim World 2. This is, I'm just going to restart it. Yes, this is, let's have a look. Eastbourne End. Let's have a look, see what happens here. So here I am, this is Lewes station. Welcome to Lewes. Please swap with the driver of the train on platform 3 and complete its run through to Eastbourne. Head down to the platform. So this is actually what it looks like. I don't know if we can go out here. That doesn't look like, that bit there doesn't look like it. Normally you can walk straight through, so they've block that off, but there has to be some limitations. There's coffee shops and things down here on the platform normally, but yes, there are flowers pretty much like this. There's an old brewery with a sort of cinema place over there in the car park. This is an old platform. Trains used to come in here. As you can see, this is when the trains were a smaller gauge, so they just filled the platform in. And it used to be the same on the other side there as well. Trains were much smaller, they were a lot more narrow when they were using that. So I think this is an all stations job. So just going to sit down in my seat, shut my door, open the window for a nice draft, turn the train on, set my thing to forward. Got to lock the doors, close the doors, make sure they're closed. They were open on the wrong side for some reason. Closed everywhere now. Apply power and get moving. Right, let's go. We're off. Better slow that down a bit. Next station is Glynde, 2.17 miles. So, I don't know if you remember from my last excursion, this was where I can't go too quick coming out of the station here because the points are all quite slow. And I have to go through the points. I'm not quite sure how many carriages I've got. I think I'm an 8 carriage train in 2 halves. So, just ease myself through here before we go for an outside view. I think I'm going to do, later today, I might do some war band Bushido, just a few skirmishes just to show off my little team I've got at the moment. Might buy some figures, show you guys how that works and what you can do with the figures and how you can upgrade. It does cost money, a few quid actually. I think like 5 are for like 10 or something new figures, and they're completely randomised. You don't know if you're going to get anything decent. I seem to have more luck with the cards than I do with the figures when I have purchased. I've made one purchase just to see how it worked. I think it cost me like £1. So I can speed up now. I'm not paying attention, too busy talking. Driving under the speed limit, I got 30 AP. Yeah, well under the speed limit. So just speeding up nicely. Not too much, I think that's about 435, maybe 40 miles per hour. There we go. Completely flat. Give it a bit of a spurt on. Get up to that 40. And we're off. 70 miles an hour in a few seconds. 2.2 miles to go. Let's go. Let's get a spurt on. Let's go to outside view over the river that runs past Lewes. There's a few breweries in the old days in Lewes. I think there still is actually. Using the water as a water mill and for the slurry waste hops. for the area. There's some chalk cliffs on the left here. I don't know if you can see them. They're a bit steeper in real life. Those cliffs are used often for, I don't know what they call it, paragliding. You often go past and there are people paragliding often. They're a bit more steep than that in real life, and they're a bit bigger. A lot bigger, actually. But, oh, actually, this might be it here. Actually, I think it's this bit here. Yeah. I think they're a bit steeper. A bit more chalky as well. So, oh look. Tractor. Just get myself up to the 70. Going downhill now. Cruising along, no brakes, just cruising. Oh, doing some work there. Let's see. So 0.9 miles to Glynde. I can go faster, but then I'd have to slow down. Let's see if I can get a spurt on. Oh, there's a train coming. Wonderful. Right. Time to start. Oh, no. That's it. Need to start bringing the pace down now. We're just coming in. Going a bit fast. This could be a very short ride. Just glide into the station now. Give it a bit of power to get in there. Just glide in. 20 miles an hour. Put it on brake 1. That's it. We are just going to coast in. I don't know what my time should have been for here. If I indeed should have had any time. And we're just going to stop under the 10 yards. Load the passengers. Have a look outside, see if I've got anything going on here. Anyone? Not really. I mean, not many trains come through here, so I'd get on there if I were you. So, just want to be ready. It doesn't say what time I should be at the next station. So, load passengers, lock doors, click, and away we go. Slowly. So I don't have any schedule here. It must have been running terribly late if I took over and there's no time. Get up to the 10 mile an hour and then put a bit of a spurt on. The quicker I can get up to the 80, the quicker I'm going to get there. 90 mile an hour in 1 mile. It's 4 miles to Berwick. So, come on guys, come on train. Get a move on. Get a move on. Oh, train coming. Wonderful. Let's get 4 on. Let's go and have a look outside. There we are, the wonderful Sussex countryside again. Yep, 90 mile an hour and a bit. Just approaching. Look, there's one of these cattle crossings. There's a few of them dotted around here, where there's a road one side and just a field the other. There must be that there's no access except over the train line. So, a few chalk cliffs, Long Man of Wilmington once more over there. There's also a theme park over the back there somewhere called Drusilla's, which is a sort of cross between a zoo and a rides kind of thing for small children. My kids like it. I noticed that when we raised speed, it actually raised my camera, which is interesting. Perhaps if I go that way. There we go. There she blows. I'm going uphill at the moment, but there's quite a way to go. How many carriages? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's an 8-carriage train. Let's get out the trees. Let's get out the trees. There we are. We're approaching my max speed. Going downhill. Should hit the 90 mile an hour in a minute. So, now we're going uphill again. Just going to coast. Oh, I've turned the direction switch off. I do that quite often, which in turn can derail the train annoyingly. So just got to make sure I haven't broken the train. It's because tell you why I do that. It's because the camera is controlled by the directional arrows, and the power is controlled by WASD. And so when I'm in first person mode and I'm walking around, I don't use the directional key, I use WASD. But when I get into the train, I'm still in first person mode, yet I'm required to stop using first person mode and use the mouse. So a little bit off-putting sometimes. Likely to crash the train often? Yes. Just going to start cutting this power down. Approaching half a mile. There we go. Start cruising. We're going uphill. Let's just be sensible now. Brake 2. Let's really start dropping pace. Get down to 50. And then we will hit brake 3. There we go. Which should almost stop it too soon sometimes. Brake 3. Got to get down to 10 mile an hour and then just coast in. Oh, might have to give it a bit of juice. Stop too soon. Under the 10 yards and we're in. Open the doors. Have a look outside. Where are we? Everyone getting off and on okay? Never seen this many people at Berwick in my life. One of the least busy train stations you'll ever see in the world. Surprised it was left open by beaching. Just I think the total population is sheep. I don't even think there's a number. I think it's just I think the answer is just sheep. so maybe a few sheepdogs. Alright, let's get out of here. Come on, pull up. And the next station is Polegate. So that won't take me too long to get there. I've got a few more of these. I think there's one with a diesel engine where I'm supposed to like rescue someone or take some dirt or collect some dirt or something from a rock slide somewhere on the track or something. Sounds like something Southern Rail would do. Where they'd get a commuter train guy to just on the job learn how to drive a diesel, having never driven one before, and then without a guard get him to turn up and fix the line. All in the name of gaming, of course. Right. Let's get a spurt on. Let's have a look outside again. Lovely countryside. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at that sun. You can actually change the weather a bit. I could have made it snowy or something. Oh look, I've done it again. I did it again. Supposed to be controlling this. Stupid. I don't know what actually really would happen to the train if I changed the direction. I reckon I could derail it if I switched it to reverse immediately. I reckon I could switch it to. I reckon I could derail the train at will almost. Ridiculous. Some farms. Just a nice, pleasant journey through the Sussex countryside in the evening light. Nice, nice, nice. So, still a way out. Can't seem to get much in the way of power into my train. I'm stuck for some reason at 54 mile an hour. Not sure why. I think that might be because I messed around with the direction. Yeah, might be because of the hill. I don't know. But I'm definitely not able to get the maximum out of this train at the moment. And I can only put that down to the fact that I messed around with the direction while I was in the train. I mean, look, I'm on full power at the moment. Just going to switch that power off, and now I'm going to give it some juice. So yes, it was. I had to go. Yes, it was. I had to go down. When I took it out of the direction, it somehow locked the power in place. So that was the reason. Still struggling. I'm going downhill. It's not accelerating to the best of its ability. I'm glad I'm not on a timetable. I would have really messed this one up. Would have really messed it. I'm just going to coast now. That should do it. In a second now I'm going to get my countdown. There we go. Just slowing down nicely. Smoothly does it. There is a crossroads here where the cars normally wait. Just here. No one there today. Just get to the end of the platform. Come on. Get yourself up there. Stopped a bit soon. Just coasting. And then put it on number 1 now. And that's a nice stop. 3, 2, 1, and we're on it. Fantastic. Open the doors. Go outside. Make sure I'm pressing the right keys. Can't see all the way down there anyway. There's my little guy. That's a thumbnail. Just there. There's my thumbnail. Fantastic. He's looking very bored, isn't he? Go back in the cab. Close the doors. So next stop could be Hampden Park. Let's see. Load passengers. Hampden Park it is. Let's go. There's a nasty little turn up here. I nearly derailed it on my first showing off video for this one. So hopefully you won't see... Hopefully it won't be too bad this time, because I'm not approaching it at any tremendous speed. So I've got a 90 mile an hour speed limit here. But yeah, 90 mile an hour speed limit. Yet in 200 and something yards I dropped to 35. It's quite misleading by the time I get there as well. By the time I've managed to actually get the speed to 35. But I will stop at 35. There's no points here, so it's just the turn that dictates this. Nothing else. There we go, just approaching it now. Going. Oh, warning me. There is a point a little way up here. Just going to turn it off there because I want a gradient. There is a point here from trains coming in from the Hastings direction, so I'm going too fast there now. Just drop it a bit. Just because we're going downhill. So now I can whack it up, but my next station isn't too far. Just want to give it a bit of juice. I want to get there. I want to get there. Let's go outside and have a look. Oh, there's my guy. Let's look the other way. Ah! It'll run over. So, not too long now. Approaching my speed limit of 70. Let's cruise a bit. Going uphill. Going to be dropping the speed in a minute. I'm going to try and park this without going into the cab. Let's see if I can do it. Don't try this at home, kids. Just in case. So, there's the other line. It comes in from... Is it the other line? Yes, it comes in from that direction. Normally there's a point here. Would slow down, I'd guess. It's quite a good sound effect there. So... just speed up a bit. Now let's get the brake on. There it is. I think there's another crossing here, road crossing up here as well. So yeah, there is. Look, there's some shops over there and things, and the housing estate is this side. So gonna see if I can stop it without having to go into the cab. Might get a better idea of what I need to do actually being out here. So just going to start dropping the speed a bit. And there we are. Perfect or what? Got to go into the cab to open up the damn doors. But not bad. This station can get busy sometimes because there's a little industrial estate here, as I mentioned before. There's also a huge supermarket over the back here, and beyond that is the hospital. So it can get a bit busy at certain times of day when shifts end and things like that. And we're off. Eastbourne it is. Let's go outside. Nearly pressed the wrong key again. Where are you? So driving here is not too bad. Let's get a spurt on. Speeding up now. And... oh, where are we? Where are we? There we are. What have I done? Oh, look, cars. That's quite good, that animation. That there's a car there. Although it slowed right down going down the bridge. Oh, and it's disappeared. Oh dear. Okay. Somewhere there. There it is. That's the hospital through the trees over there. I knew it was there somewhere. So we'll turn it up a bit. Let's go to 4. Oh, it's warning me to that there's a... might have to slow right down in a minute. Just got to get my speed down. That's it. Just managed to get under the 55. I can... there's also a yellow... there's another warning. I've got to drop it right down now to 25. Let's do that now. We're just coming in. Where is it? I'll put a bit of a brake on in a minute. Down to 25. I'm going to hit a bridge. Ah! Ah! So, what happened? Right. Going a bit too slow now, really. Just going to speed up. Just want to make sure that I can see everything. Just going to coast in. Put another bit of a spurt on here. Half a mile to go. Lots of tracks here. Lots of trains park here when they're not in use. There's a work yard here where often you'll see kind of very engineering looking type trains that fix bridges and whatnot are there. There's often heavy machinery in places here. Let's concentrate a bit now. Get me down to 15. Nice and safe. Just coast in now. Let's see how we get along here. Down to 10. Just gonna bring myself in just so I can see a bit better. Let's have a look. Let's get the brake on now. Perfectamundo. Wonderful. That's public service complete for the night. Please take this train out of service over to the yard for cleaning and storage. Really? Okay, what do I do now? Set the power to B3. Turn the direct... I've got to walk to the other end of the train, I think, and turn that off. Okay. So now, head to the other end of the train. I thought, have I not got to open up the gate? Have I not got to open everything up? There are people still on the train. Oh, press the wrong button. Let's just climb over that. Are there people on the train? Oh, I should shut the window, really. Yeah. I like a draft, see. Okay. Oh look, get off! It's out of service! What? I'm going to open the train up when I get to the other end. Everyone's still on the bloody train! Okay, I've never done this bit before. So obviously that other bit was just just to get me in the mood for driving the train. So I've never actually could fail this utterly.
Feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a help point.
Oh, it's a public service announcement. It's quite cool. Right, oh, I'm sorry. Get off! Run! Run for your lives! What would you do if a train driver was actually doing that? Right. Let's just mosey on down here. Open this door. Climb on board. Close this door behind me. Make sure the window's shut. Yeah. Right. Open sesame. Well, why is that open? Oh wait there. That's supposed to be closed. There's supposed to be a door here. There's not supposed to be a way in for the... That's the guard's door, but you won't get a guard there, so don't worry about it. There we are. That's the door that's supposed to be shut. That lets me in here. I'm now in the seat. Master key on. Set the direction to forward. Unlock the doors. Yes, good idea. I should have done that at the other end, shouldn't I? Poor people have been sitting on the train waiting for me. Everyone off. Get off the train. I mean, what is going on here? You're about to go into the service. Get off. Run away. That's another thumbnail if ever I've seen one. Get off. Oh, didn't know I could do this. There's the toilets. Oh, it's a good game. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good game. But below me, it's got some continuity issues. Right, door closing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective complete. Close the doors. What's next? So apply power and get moving, but it's a red signal. No, it's not anymore. It's a red signal. Train wash, 653 yards. I bet I've got to go up and down the bloody platform because I've got to have to go back to the other end of the train to get it to drive in, I'd imagine. So 620 yards. I think I'm gonna. I mean, look, that's a red signal. Red. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. Let's see where I have to go. It hasn't got a point. Oh, yes, it has. Here. Yes, there it is. I knew there was a... Oh, going a bit fast. I knew that there was a train wash thing here somewhere, but I didn't know where it was. So, just going to toddle along here. This looks like the train wash here. Well, I just drive through and it cleans my train. Oh, that's nice. And now I'm going to stop the train up here somewhere. That's my spot. So the speed must just be to wash the train as I'm passing it, kind of thing. Just get a bit closer. To ensure a fully clean exterior, it's advised to pass through the train wash at no more than 3 miles per hour. I didn't know that. Oh, this is my train wash here. So set the junction to access the correct carriage siding. Have I got to get out? I think I have. That's not the one. Set the junction to access the correct carriage siding. Wow, I hope I've got my high-vis jacket on. What's it warning me of with the red thing? Or is it warning me that I'm on the line? It is warning me I'm on the line. Fantastic. It's interesting in itself. Right. So set the junction to access the correct siding. Look, there's someone still on the train. Let's have a look. What am I supposed to be doing here? I missed. So, what's this I'm doing here? Junction left, junction right. So, train wash, head shunt. So I've got to go back now, all the way up to the end. Train wash, head shunt. Well, this is a different sort. I didn't think I'd be washing a train, especially with passengers still on it. So that's unusual. That's unusual. Right. There's no run. If there is, I haven't found it. Shift. Oh, yes, there is. Shift. Brilliant. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. E, climb steps. E, there. Shut door. Now, drive train no more than 3 miles an hour. God, that's actually not as easy to achieve as I thought. But I've got a maximum speed here of God knows what. And these don't even look like they're on. Oh, they are on. So I'm just going to glide through this train at 3 miles an hour. Fantastic. Which is on an uphill, so I keep losing speed. So I could have already washed the train if I'd sorted this out. Brilliant. I suppose by the time I get up there, the train would have actually got as far as it needed to. Why am I speeding up? Damn. That's it. That'll do. I can just continue to lose. Let's see if I'm through the damn thing. No. No. God, it does take a while. It's actually quite challenging because I'm on a bloody hill. Keep losing speed. I think I'm supposed to. I don't think I'm going to make the whole train, you know. Oh, I'm getting drops in frames there. Massive drops in frames. Oh, come on. Done it again. Done it again. Bloody thing. Brake. Brake through, brake 2, brake 3, brake. Now we'll go. Don't know why it does it. Let's just get there. Still learning. As I said before in my previous video, I've never really played sim games before, so I'm still learning. I don't know if it's normal to have passengers on a train in a sim. Doesn't seem very normal. Doesn't seem very sim-like. I suppose unless they're like real enthusiasts. Then maybe, yeah, maybe that would be quite cool for them. Train wash head shunt. This might be it. This might be it. Painful, painful, slow, slow. Stop within the 10 yards. Oh, come on. Have I got to actually sort of run over it? I have. That's the exterior done. Shunt the train into the carriage sidings where it will then receive its interior clean overnight. Is that behind me? Where's that? Where's my little pointer? I don't know where it... Set the brake to 3. Oh, am I shutting it down now? Yeah, I'm shutting it down. Or have I got to turn it round? Off. Master key off. I am. Right, I've got to get to the other train. The other end. Okay, let's go through the train this time. Let's shuttle this up. Oh right, I see. We want that door. What? He looks just like my character. What the hell? He's exactly the same guy. He's even wearing the same clothes. He's my doppelganger. What the... What's going on? That's the weirdest thing. Anyway, let's go. Let's just go. Get off the train. Well, you suppose you don't suppose they can now, can they? Come on. So odd. Right. Come on. I don't even know if they close behind me, but I'm not going to close them all. They do on the real thing. They close behind you. I've walked my first mile. Brilliant. I'm a train driver. Why on earth am I walking miles? If I could, I'd have a golf cart drive me up to the front of the train and collect me at the end. God, you forget how big these trains are, even 8 carriages. Come on. Let's have a look. Let's head to the other end of the train. Right, shut this one. That's open. Let's sit down. Right, master key on. Direction forward. Apply power to get moving. Let's go. Where am I going? I don't think I have to worry about cleaning the train this time round. But at least I hope I don't. So if I do, I mean, it's not a top speed here anyway. I mean, my top doesn't even say what my top speed is in my assist. It only says it on the red, and it looks like it's 15 miles an hour. So I changed the point. I changed this. Was it this one? No, it was the one after this. So that must have been for this return journey. So This has turned out to be a much longer video than I was expecting. I had no idea that I was going to be cleaning trains and parking them in sidings and things. So I have had another one where the door broke. I don't know if I said it before, and it didn't. I mean, the title was Loose Connection, but I thought that was a connection where one train had to meet another train. I didn't think it was going to actually be a loose connection on the train that has caused the doors not to work properly. So that was odd. I don't know if we're going to Southern trains, Southwestern actually I think they're called. I don't know. Is it Southwestern or Southern? Yeah, Southern. I don't know if they'll be supplying food and blankets and stuff to the people who are on board. I'm not sure. they may just have to trade biscuits like prisoners trade cigarettes or something. It'll be Lord of the Flies when they turn up in the morning for the commuter train. Let's just get us in there. So right up to the sidings. That'll do us. Can I go home now? Set the brake to 3 and reverse switch off. Turn the train off. Time down to complete this duty. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Good luck. I hope the survival of the fittest mantra works here for you guys. Yep. Climb down, go to my spot over here. I wonder if this train's going to come by and run me over. Is there a driver on that train? I could nick that train. Should I do that? Oh look, here's the guard's carriage thing. Is there anyone on this train? There isn't. I mean, could I nick that train? Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look, see if I can actually get on it. And so I could, in theory, nick this train. But then I would fail this mission, and then I'd have to redo it. So I wonder if... I mean, a mod of getting arrested for hijacking a train. That could be a thing. Right. Here we are. Made a pig's ear of it there, didn't I? And there. I mean, what? I was not concentrating at all, was I? Look at those two dips. God, these huge dips. I'm so glad I didn't have a due time, because I would have really messed it up. I mean, that's okay. Look at that. That's okay. I don't know what's happened there. There's a break there. Maybe you're supposed to stop or something. But anyway, that's okay. I'm not too unhappy with that. That's atrocious. And I sped up, slowed down, sped up, slowed down. I don't know if that's the gradient that's forcing this. And what the hell? That must have been when I was coming in to the platform. It must measure when I'm putting power and when I'm not putting power. Because that looks terrible. Anyway, I'm so glad you could join me for this one. My next one will be all to Brighton by the looks of it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you did enjoy it. See you later guys, bye.